Alright, it has begun.
And last time on Marching Through the Chaos, our beloved heroes took a prisoner of war and forced him to take them to their leader. And now, he brought them to a dark, dank cave. The flooring is industrial-like, and fact, actually, and the ceiling, you can see several rotating blades, making the air somewhat colder, but not by much. In fact, actually, it's pretty hot down here. And in the center of the room that you're all in, you can see a single, what from your perspective would be the specter of some kind of being, crustacean-like almost, as it stands there motionlessly, speaking in a language you can't understand.
What's it saying?
I don't know.
What language is it?
And are you sure you really want to do this? You know what lives in these parts of the woods, right?
No, and I don't care. I'm not sure if the rest of my friends do either.
To be honest, do kind of just want to get this done and over with. This place is giving me a little bit of the sweets.
And the specter actually starts moving toward the alchemist, phasing through his body and moving away. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that.
I knew it! I knew it!
I didn't mean to do that. Shut up.
That's what he said last time.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Reveal areas. Yeah, well, what exactly are you all planning to do when you get to the king anyways?
Well, for one, to stop taking children.
I don't know if you're able to do that.
We can
Oh,
always try.
He's probably gonna kill you.
Can I slap him in the back of the head?
Sure.
I slap him in the back of the head.
Ah! What the hell was that for?
You want to go for two?
Maybe.
Just take us to him.
All I'm saying is that there's something that lives in here that both you and I don't want to fuck. That both you and I don't want to deal with. You and I. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I just realized it. You don't have to. Okay. That's not what I was talking about. As he can't really move his hands, so he's just gonna face plant on the wall.
Well, why don't you tell us what's out here?
Well, I would if I knew what it was. All I know is that it's big, it's mean. It tore the head off of one of our brothers. Like he was an ant. Then flung the body at us. There was blood everywhere. We laughed at it.
That's not very tough. I once heard about this guy that like broke this poor guy's back. Just bent him over his shoulders.
Oh, no.
Didn't he have like a companion, a strong woman who, can is probably good at breaking shins if she put her mind to it.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, I don't feel comfortable taking the lead considering my hands are tied up. Yes,
not
I have a mouth. It's full of lots of teeth. You want to see it?
No. I am asking my friends if we should, release you of your bindings.
Not like he wouldn't be hard enough to kill.
Fair point.
It is in the end your decision if you trust me.
And so, did you get rid of his bindings?
I'm gonna try anyway.
Oh boy. I mean, you could just have him point in the direction.
Oh, I am pretty confident he's not gonna go anywhere.
You're sure?
And if he tries, he's not gonna get far.
No, there's lots of places to explore in here.
I don't know, should we? What do you guys think?
Besides, it's dark, and it's not like I can see in the dark. Well,
Can I? Okay, hang on, I got an idea. Can I roll inside to see if he's yanking our chain?
sure.
Alright, first roll of the night. Wonder what it does.
Oh, he's definitely scared. He's just scared. That's it.
Wait, I did roll a really good knowledge check on the species before. Do I know if they can see in the dark?
You would. They can.
They
Yeah,
can't.
no. I know your species. You can see in the dark.
That doesn't mean I want to be. I'm not ready to die.
Well, Here's another way to put it. You can die to whatever's at the end of this place, or you can die to us.
After I helped you.
Well, we
After-
intend to kill whatever you're afraid of. So if you help us, there's nothing to kill you.
Okay.
And what if it gets to me first?
Victoria's gonna sigh. She's gonna move over to him. She's gonna drag him over here. And she's gonna take point. Just tell us where to go.
Ah. To be honest, this place is like a fucking maze. Well, not. No, There are 3 paths over here. All I know is avoid the black sludge. We have to look for something. There's a part of here that isn't all broken. If that makes any sense.
It doesn't.
I have a feeling I'm not surviving this night.
Look, why do you think I'm taking point? So whatever comes after us doesn't get to you first.
We fully intend to protect you as long as you're useful. Once you're not useful anymore, you can leave.
And then I get to be hunted by my own kind. Wonderful.
Well, if everything goes right, this own kind won't be here anymore.
What are you talking about?
If we take down the king, who's going to be there to hunt you?
You're going to what?
Listen, I'm sure there are worse ways to go. So, I am trying to look at this positively.
And I want you to tell me why I should help you effectively kill off my kind.
Unless you can help us relocate your kind.
You think that... You think we're going to survive if he dies?
No, not really.
That's why you don't have anybody hunting you.
Plus, he does this to children, right? If we stop him from doing this to children, there'll be less of your kind. And if there's less of your kind, well, then there will be less people that
And
chase
if
you and
he
hunt you down.
dies, we all die.
Oh. See, that's a problem. Can I roll insight again?
That is a problem.
To see if he's lying? Okay.
What does my knowledge of their race say about that?
Roll me an Arcana check, and he is not lying. He is certainly not lying. That double nat 20, though.
You know, I'm willing to think that he's probably been lied to, and they probably won't die if I kill the king. If we kill the king. See, this is kind of a dilemma now. If
Okay.
if the king dies, so do the children, of the rest of their kind. If we stop the king, no more of these tragedies will happen.
Well, John Johanson, can you give me an insight check? Not an insight check, a Arcana check, please.
Should I go with advantage since they already seem to know quite a bit about their race?
Sure.
Can I make it? Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Well, you know that night crawlers are a lot like undead with necromancy. And it's a very common tactic for mercenaries to avoid the night crawlers themselves and go straight for the leader, because what happens if the tie that binds breaks? They revert back to what they were, corpses.
So that means the children are already dead.
I told you guys I already let you know, Boosted. If you die in the next 42 hours, you're going to become one of them.
See, that is not good.
Not at all.
But listen here. Yes, dying is scary. And there's no easy way for me to say this. I wish I could say something comforting like, hey, no, you'll be fine. So you see, I am not like that. I'd rather let you know that I still fully intend to see this through to the end, because if we let this keep happening, well, more children are gonna die.
And why would I help you kill me?
Do you happy with what you're doing and your existence?
I'm not ready to go. Not yet.
Is anyone really ready to go? Ever?
Yeah, well, I want you to imagine this. Imagine being alive for less than a week, and now you're with a bunch of strangers who are telling you that they're just going to kill you. Simple as that.
Believe it or not, now Victoria's having second thoughts about this.
We do this for our own survival.
Well, can't your
Much
king
like
just...
you hide in walls.
Well, can't your king just stop doing this? We
I
can
don't
easily...
know.
We can just as easily go back and tell everybody back in town, hey, this is not gonna happen anymore. As long as, you stay away. But that would require the king doing his part. And that is why I'm gonna march in there and ask him to stop. If he draws for his blood, then there's nothing else I can say, and I'll defend myself then. But I at least want to try for both people and your kind to coexist peacefully, if it's possible.
The way it looks
Hey,
to
Gator.
me is we have a couple options. We cannot allow you to continue killing people to create more of your kind. We don't have to kill your kind, as long as you're happy existing in status quo.
Gator, do I know if the after they kind of become the crawlers, if they retain much of their past life, Or is it like a new person entirely?
They. One moment.
Here's my thought. If they don't, and they sort of just become new people, then what if we try and work out something to where, like, death row inmates are sent to them to be killed and reborn as a new person? And if we just limit it to that, that way they can still exist, and instead of, say, death row inmates just dying, they could be reborn as a new person and live a new life.
You really think that killing's the only way? It's just the fastest.
Okay, well then, that's all we're concerned with. You go to the slower route.
We're not the ones who make that decision.
Gotta talk to the king, right?
What's left of his mind.
Well then, I have an idea. I'm not sure how we could pull it off, though. They die if the king dies, correct?
Correct.
So, what if we don't kill him? Like, hear me out. Like, find some way to do everything but kill the king, if it comes down to it. If only we had a wizard in the party. They always have fun and creative ways to for jerks to go through a fate worse than death.
I have fire, more fire, and 2 fires.
It is at this point where the specter seems to be dragged by an invisible force as it starts screeching. And it goes into the darkness. And
Oh,
it's
look at
gone
that.
for about 3 minutes before it reappears in the center of the room, repeating itself.
If we need the king to be restrained, if we simply knock him out, I do have an alchemical concoction that could keep him unconscious for, say, as long as we need. So long as we give him at least an hour to be awake and do something, not to mention probably feed him or whatever other needs he may have, we can keep him unconscious for the rest of the time.
Let's try that.
That'll
He'll
work.
more or less just be in a coma forever.
That'll be fine with you. If your king is imprisoned in his own dreams, then you'll be free, right?
I suppose.
And by the sounds of it, it seems like he's suffering in a way. You said his mind isn't all there. Maybe it's better for him to
Well,
rest.
those who willingly choose to become one of us are never truly there, are they?
So what do you say? If we do this, will you help us?
Fine.
Excellent. In the meantime, I'll do what I can to protect you. And that it includes putting my life, putting your life above mine. Well, what's left of your life, anyway.
Well, if we're doing this, I'm gonna need 10 minutes to get my little alchemical concoction brewed up and ready to go. Do you think we got the time for that right now, or should we just try and knock him out and let me brew it up after?
I can wait. I mean, unless we're in a hurry. Also, out of character, that wisdom save was just my response to that. The ghost just screeching.
Huh?
I
It's
rolled,
just going to be, that entire thing is just going to be on repeat.
it's
No,
like I rolled for insanity.
Now let's see if you actually know what it is. Because I'll give you a hint, it's not actually a ghost.
It's screeching. It's not a ghost.
It's a poltergeist.
Oh no.
Well, yeah.
It's okay. Blooples knows what it is.
Blooples is awfully quiet right now.
Welcome to the life of a kobold. Simply that.
Oh no, I was just thinking Blooples is probably having Vietnam flashbacks about what these things are. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Weird question, but do any of you speak Abyssal?
Not I.
Victoria does not know the tongue of demons.
Ah, well. This is going to be fun.
Nothing.
By the way, I sent the potion in question that I was talking about. It comes with the Alchemist class, so.
Alright.
So I actually honestly forgot what I've used up so far. Did I use up 2 first level slots? I think I did.
Oh, but are we going to take the 10 minutes so John can brew it up now, or wait till after?
I'm fine with waiting while he does that. No, actually, Gator, you don't have to apologize. This is
Alright.
this is exactly the kind of thing I signed up for.
Alright.
And I could actually see a whole group of adventurers just like, we're going to go kill him. Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh. Oh, they're already dead.
We were on a mission to try to save him still.
What's left of them? But yeah, is everybody fine with waiting while John does this? Because I'm fine with waiting.
Oh yeah, Mr. M, something I will tell you as well. It is possible to restore their memories.
I don't mind.
All
We
right.
could take a quote-unquote 8-hour rest.
Are you sure you want to do that in here?
Yeah.
Oh, let me guess. That Skyrim notification pops up. You cannot rest while enemies are nearby.
I'm not going to tell you you can't rest, but I'm going to use my DM voice. Are you sure you want to do that? Okay. All right.
Yep, he does have tiny hut. And
All
I do
right.
recall that's how we rested last time.
Yeah. You can totally do that.
I don't like that tone. Yeah, you can totally do that.
I'm not going to break the rules and make the spell useless.
Except if it's a ghost and can go through a wall.
If you're going to be resting for 8 hours, question, are you making your hut see-through or not see-through?
Maybe not see through from the outside, but maybe seeing out.
Okay. And something I will let you know now is after about an hour after you cast the spell. Sorry, I think I might have a bit of a cold. What is it? Oh yeah. The room you're in becomes a bit darker. Unnaturally so, but not to the point where you can't see.
I am not familiar with classic horror tropes, but that is not a good sign.
One moment. There we go. And a purple rift opens up near the specter. And out of it comes a large, almost 13-foot tall creature.
No, don't do this to us. No. It's
Oh,
not
whoops.
okay.
What?
I was half expecting the Oni coming back from the dead.
No. He's dead. He's canonically dead. And to describe the creature, its skin is shiny. Like almost... It has almost a slimy texture to it. Best way I know how to describe it is a carapace of sorts.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like a snake after it finished molting.
No.
I thought it was that kind of shiny.
And
Also,
its limbs are... Sorry?
No, I was just gonna say, has anyone seen a snake molting? Actually, oddly satisfying.
Huh. It's, what else? Obviously, from what you can see in the picture, it's what looks like hair is glowing and moving around like firewood.
Question: what was the green guy's name?
Etsa?
So Victoria's gonna look at Etsa. She's gonna point at a thing and say, "Lay low."
I know. It's the thing I was talking about.
So the 24 Arcana help me understand this thing.
Oh yeah, that's Blooples has an accurate description. The only thing they left out is that its limbs are long and gangly, with glowing white claws at the end of each finger.
Wait, didn't you say one of these things took us through the rift?
Oh yes. However, this one appears to be a bit more feral, as it starts circling around the hut, trying to get a look inside of it.
Victoria kind of wants to go outside and confront it. But is also thinking, is this smart? Evil Linky Kong, okay, I got it.
I have to. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Me too, Mr. M. Me too.
So, would the party like to do anything about this?
Nah.
Is that your king? Or is that something else entirely?
That's the thing I was telling you about.
Oh, so
Oh,
this
Matt,
thing,
you've seen it.
so this thing is between the king and us.
Yes. That's why we had so few scouts in the woods.
Okay, so what do we know about this thing?
Alright, is that a question you're asking him?
Well, that's a question for everyone. What do we know? And based on what we know, do you think we can kill it?
Mr. M, because you're a native to this, well, you're a native to the setting, I'll let you know this much. It is definitely from the Abyss. If you want if you want any further information on it, I would like an Arcana check.
I did roll a 24 earlier.
Oh, 24 earlier? Yeah, but wasn't that for the Nightcrawlers? Or...
No, I rolled it just for this thing.
Yeah, after it
Oh,
came out
okay.
of the portal.
Okay, 1 second.
In the words, Markiplier, I don't like this. In the meantime, something to remember this spooky season. People are scared to watch it, but really, they've been dating clowns their whole lives. So what's the harm?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
In other news, Halloween is canceled because COVID.
Wear your masks, folks.
Ah, this session is brought to you by the letter W, as in what in the world is that, and the letter G, as in get that thing out of here now. Because okay, like there is two things we can do. Like the logical side of me is saying let's wait it out, Let's see what it can do. If we can't, there's probably a good chance we can't beat this thing, so we just wait until it leaves. And then there's the other side of me that says, if it has stats, we can kill it.
You know, that actually reminds me of a post I read earlier regarding the insane idea of attempting to give gods stats, because they're gods. They basically should have infinite everything.
The funny thing is, 3rd edition came out with deities and demigods, and they gave each of the gods stats. So technically, they can be defeated.
There you go, Mr. M.
They have like 20 hit dice in Outsider, 20 and 40 hit dice in 2 classes. So, level 60. Good luck.
Do with that info as you will.
I believe they also have like special god actions that basically is even worse than legendary actions.
Oh yeah, like every hit, you can make every hit a critical hit, I think, is one of them. Or at least make every dice roll a hit, even if you roll a natural 1.
Alright, so John says, those hints, they're, what I know about them is it's one of the few kind of creatures, you could call them that, that's actually native to the Abyss. They're strong, durable, tend to take hordes of people just to take one down. There's even some rumors out there that they can talk and aren't that hostile. But those are only rumors, and this thing doesn't seem that intelligent.
So, I just got catted.
I wish I could.
So, I assume your system just went down.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my computer to restart.
Yay!
You feel free to continue RPing.
Well, Victoria's just gonna write it out and see if this thing ever leaves. Because if it doesn't leave, they might have to take him out. Well, while we wait for this, I guess I can cut this part out. But, oh, oh, Blooples, I've seen that video. I've seen the video. But, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Um, I'll get back to you guys on that. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I have been watching Among Us videos. They're pretty fun to watch. It's just one of the sad things about the game is when you buy a pet, like a child or a dog, and then the imposter kills you and the child just sits there waiting for you.
I've seen so many comics that's just about that, that's so sad.
They are. Remember, son, if I ever go missing, just stick around in the place you last saw me. Stay. As they sit down and wait.
You wonder what the worst one I saw was?
What?
It was like, I think it was Yellow killed Cian. Then their mini crewmate got all sad. Green's like, it's okay, we're gonna get revenge. And so they call a meeting. Yellow's the killer. Everyone voted green. Yep. And it just zooms in on the mini crewmate crying as Green gets ejected.
One of the funnier and stranger ones I've seen was that is basically a recreation of part 5, the train scene at the end. Last time Butcher Atty ever said, Arrivederci. It's one of my recent ones. I watched this yesterday. It kind of that part kind of shows just how dangerous sticky fingers can be.
Okay, back on my computer.
Yay.
Here's something to think about. 5 DMs, 1 player.
And here's the funnier part. 4 of the DMs are lying. Only 1 is telling the truth.
Oh no.
Okay, player. There's 5 doors behind us. One of them hides a Tarask.
Okay, we ready?
Yep, I am.
Okay, Mr. M, I missed anything if you said it.
And more or less just explain the creature to the party.
Okay.
And I don't know if you caught what Ontario was talking about, but he was also saying it might just be best to watch what this thing does.
At some point, it puts one of its massive claws up against the hut and begins physically shaking it. And while it's not able to lift the hut, you are able to feel the vibrations.
Steady. Ah. Is its vision based on movement by chance?
No.
Okay. Had to try.
Oh, it is definitely shaking that thing hard.
Let's just write it out, everybody. It's gonna get tired eventually, I'm sure.
Wait, we had a long rest, right?
If you're going to wait all of it out, yes.
Because I think it showed up an hour after we started.
Ah, I missed that.
From my understanding, it comes out at night. That's what they're all afraid of.
Ah, well. He's the boogeyman for them, huh?
It eventually loses interest and curls up on this pile of sludge and begins sleeping.
Stuck inside a tiny hut. Isn't this how the guys in Tremors died?
Oh. Darn.
But yes, Victoria, once it's out of sight, Victoria's just gonna go out and check. Just to make sure.
Are you going to try to roll stealth for this?
Might as well. I have a stealth of 0. I can do this.
Just stick your head out first. Don't just go all the way out there.
14. 1 second.
Oh, the DM is rolling. I'm sure this is gonna be fun.
Okay. Oh.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Oh. Where are you right now?
I'm like, I want to say like 5 feet from the hut.
Its head immediately gets up to look at you.
I'm screwed. I'm gonna stay here. She's just gonna, if possible, she's just simply gonna turn around and just shake her head, as in, just don't come out.
It's at this point it begins moving closer. Getting up on all fours again.
Believe me, I didn't depend on coming out.
Well, I draw my sword regardless.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's
You're
too
not
late
going to
to
try to go
run.
back into the hut.
What's up?
You're not going to try to go back into the hut.
Well, will it catch me if I try?
No.
Then I go back in. Screw this.
Okay. The moment you do, though, the moment you do move and start running away, It breaks out into a mad sprint, and it is deceptively fast as its entire body crashes against the hut.
That thing's faster than I thought. Victoria seems to be out of breath just from that short sprint.
As it moves back to its corner. Not sleeping anymore, but now watching the hut.
I have a feeling I screwed this up for everybody.
I swear to God, if you try that again.
Wait! Thanks for the tip.
Oh.
Idea.
What?
400 IQ big brain time. Victoria's gonna open the door again. She's gonna come out like 5 feet from the hut.
Oh boy.
Is it looking at me?
It raises a single claw.
I immediately go back inside. Close the door.
And then it lowers the claw. And you could see a black smoke-like mist emanating from its finger when it did so.
Okay, Victoria's not laughing anymore. She was expecting it to go racing towards the hut again and slam against it and hopefully kill it that way. Yeah, that was my big plan.
You were going to try and make it bludgeon its face to death.
I mean, it seems stupid. I thought that was gonna work.
I mean, didn't Mr. M tell you they were cunning?
Yeah, but, you know, Victoria has like an intelligence of 10.
Oh boy. I believe you can leave the hut at through any point.
Well, Victoria also wants to recreate the scene from Jurassic Park. Just lead it away from everybody else while everybody runs. But we can also fight it. But on a scale of 1 to 20, how hard can this thing be?
If you coordinate well, you could probably take it down. You do have the turn advantage.
Well, Blooples has the right idea, too. Okay, so we're gonna need a plan.
I don't actually think it's small enough to fit through here or here with the hut in the way.
We can't fire anything except for ranged weapons through the hut. Can't do spells there.
Question. Do I know if it has any vulnerabilities or resistances or immunities?
Yes.
Technically, that's an object. So if John already made those, technically, well, I guess he can make them in the hut, and he can throw those out. You can fire a bow out. You can throw a dagger out, but you can't like.
I mean, it's a bomb, so it's one of his ranged weapons. I figured it could work, and it's not like it takes much to make it these little special bombs. It's barely just I decide to throw a holy bomb. And it's like a little addition to throw.
I should have probably mentioned the only difference between this and the thing that threw you through the portal is this one's a lot bigger.
This thing is a fiend, right? From the abyss.
Not a fiend.
No.
The Abyss in this setting is a lot different from D&D's.
Well, that is nice to know.
Think of it as another plane in and of itself. Rather. Well,
Well, I mean, so is the abyss.
I know. Okay, fuck it. Close your eyes. What do
Oh,
you
no.
see? That's the Abyss.
Nothing but darkness.
You
Yep.
stare into the abyss, it sometimes stares back.
Hello?
The main
Oh,
thing
no.
is abyss creatures weak to holy stuff. Yes.
Sometimes.
Is it weak to radiant?
It is in fact vulnerable to radiant. Since I do know this information, I shall relate to the group. It is resistant to psychic and cold, immune to necrotic, vulnerable to radiant.
Victoria would happily raise her sword.
But the question I have, Gabe, is would it be viable to use the D12 damage die for my holy bomb?
Oh, what do you mean by... Oh. What do you mean by viable?
Well, the holy bone is, since being holy and everything, it's of course specifically designed to be a sort of countermeasure against unholy things such
Oh,
as
wait.
fiends and undead.
The dice
So-
changes depending on what it is, right?
Yeah. So my question is, within the setting, would it be viable to do the higher damage die?
It counts as a large humanoid. So, unfortunately, no. But that would work wonders against undead.
Well, here's Victoria's plan. I smite it till it dies. Then John just throws bombs at it, and nukes it to oblivion, just to make sure.
You have to get close to it first.
Well, I can't smite it unless I get closer, huh?
Yeah.
Say we try throwing the bomb at it and see what happens.
Well, screw it. I mean, just staying here is not gonna get us anywhere. I might as well go out and face it.
Unless it goes away in the morning.
Well, that is true. Do we have that kind of time, though?
I can't believe you're all actually considering fighting this thing.
Oh, hey, you're still here.
Was that DM or was that our creepy little friend?
Your creepy little friend.
But I mean, to be honest, also probably GM.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, I mean, technically you can throw the bomb from inside the hut.
True.
That's
I'm not
not-
gonna instigate this thing without the rest of the party about to back me up here.
Something to note. It's actually taking the sludge off of the ground and starting to spread it across the tiles.
Oh, so we don't have time. We have to do this now.
What's the sludge?
I don't know, but a creepy little friend said sludge is bad.
Oh yeah, it comes from the dark place.
Well, I know I'm rushing through this, but I think I'm gonna go outside and distract it.
I
Be
can't
doing
fire
this,
a fireball.
I will
then.
nuke the things.
What's up?
Saying if we do this, I am nuking this thing.
Oh, absolutely. Feel free. Listen, this thing dies. We don't. I don't think we'll have much to fear from here.
By
And
the
what?
way,
Yes.
out of character. One moment. I'm going to post an image of effectively the style of the area you're all in is like.
Portal.
Close.
Oh, so Dead Space.
More like an abandoned laboratory. Long abandoned.
Oh, so it is Dead Space.
Oof.
As long as it's not Blackwater Mesa, I'm fine.
You know, I'm actually amazed at how many horror games I played. Alright, so we're in agreement then? I go out distracted, you guys nuke it. Alright then. I shall leave the hut.
Alright.
Let's do this.
I will wait for Bloops to come back first. But I will tell you what it's going to do. Alright. So, Victoria, from your perspective. Oh, that is definitely a miss.
Unless he shoots it at the ground.
Does it hit me?
No. No, the thing is because I applied it to a crossbow bolt, it doesn't have a blast radius.
Oh.
Oh, so it's concentrated.
Basically.
So it probably just saw you try to shoot it. And from Victoria's perspective, the creature just slashed at the air, walked in through the cut it made, and now it's behind her.
Zahando.
Yep. And with that, roll initiative. Oh, whoops. Oh.
Hey, Victoria. I just used the power of the hand to get myself closer to you so I can scratch you. Ain't that just wacky?
Unless ordered too directly, Etsa's probably just going to sit this one out. So,
Well, Victoria's dead. We're off to a great start.
oh, whoops. Go. Oh, its turn is first. Well,
And I'm last.
One moment.
I have a feeling this thing has a very high reflex save.
I forgot to clarify something with one of its abilities.
See, that's why I always thought Okuyasu had one of the best stats in the series. He was just too dumb to use it properly.
Okay, and it does have advantage on this. That is definitely a hit. And Victoria is... Actually, no, Victoria, you have to... Fuck, this is not an attack roll. Roll athletics or acrobatics, whichever is higher. Oh. Well, from everyone else's point of view, this thing has just picked up Victoria and has begun slamming her around like she's a rag doll.
As this is going on, she's gonna say, "What are you waiting for? Nuke this thing now!"
And you take 17 bludgeoning damage.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're going for a horror atmosphere. I'm probably ruining this.
No, it's fine. This isn't supposed to be like the Oni. And that is its turn. Beauty Paladin. I think we have another glorious quote.
And from
Oh,
Blooples
yeah.
again.
Oh, it has the rift back. Well. Okay, 15. That is a miss. Is there anything else you can do? Or... Oh. Wait a minute. Is that one still a concentrated one, or does that have an AoE? Oh. Kowu, it is your turn. You are
Wait.
Kowu, but it doesn't do anything to you. It's just disgusting. It feels the opposite of good.
It feels evil.
I wouldn't say it feels evil, it just feels disgusting. Like you're stepping in,
But you
like
said
you're
the opposite of good.
Yeah, it feels the opposite of good.
So evil.
Sure. Okay, Paladin. The 19 hits, the 9 misses. Okay, so Victoria heals 10 damage. Oh, wait, pack tactics, never mind. Yeah, no, that's a nat 20. That hits. My bad. I forgot you were a kobold for a second. Okay. So that is a total of 5 plus 9, 14. Okay. Drogund, it is your turn.
I know I'm still technically in the hut because I haven't moved, but it looks like I can just swing at him.
Bloops, rules as written, would they be able to swing through the hut or no?
I can move through freely.
Hmm.
You can shoot through it, but you cannot cast through it.
I'd say you should be able to swing through it. Honestly. So yeah, if you're gonna do a melee attack, go for it.
Alrighty. And I miss.
Sadly. Alright. So is that your turn?
I believe so.
Victoria. You are no longer grappled. But
Well,
that really
yeah.
didn't feel good.
It did not.
Just letting you all know, you can yell at the resident creek to help you out.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so Victoria should have her shield and her sword ready. Is she prone?
Alright.
Is Victoria prone right now?
No.
And did she recover her smite uses, or is she? Since we only rested for like an hour.
What do you say?
Did she recover her smite uses despite resting for only an hour?
Did she even use smite to begin with?
I mean, last session,
Um,
like 2 first level ones, I think.
Spell slots only get recovered on a long rest, right, Bloops?
It depends, because certain classes do get them back
Yeah.
sooner or partial. Well, what exactly is Interis?
A paladin.
Paladin.
Yeah, I think that's long rest.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna use the second level slot. If I hit,
Alright.
though.
Okay. That is a hit.
That's radiant, I believe, and this
Okay.
slashing.
So that is 26 plus 11. 37.
Alright, so how does this thing react after being hit by its weakness?
Oh. It's going to use its legendary action. It screeches really loud and in pain.
This is not Victoria's night.
Make a constitution save, please.
And I am not proficient in that one. Why, game? I just needed one more.
Would you like to use the rest of your turn? Alright. Well, I believe you should be able to make both of your attacks before it's able to do that, though.
Oh, really?
Yes. So make your second attack. Hit. Oh. Was that the last of your smites, or?
My last second level smite, I should have, I think I have like 2 more first level ones.
Alright. Oh, fuck. There we go. Okay. And now it is its turn. And it's going to go for another grapple on you.
Of course.
But it's doing something else this time.
Even oh, that is not a
Roll an
good thing.
athletics check. You're
In
safe.
your face.
Would you like to know what it would have done?
Took me through a portal to hell.
Other than that, it is going to use this again to move behind Kowu. And then bite. Which I'm assuming, is that a miss or a hit? Oh, meets. Okay. As its teeth sink into Kowu's back, and it seems to be healing off of her life energy. Okay. And that is the end of its turn. John. That is a hit. And holy fuck. Wait, where's the extra 3d10 coming from?
A regent dice. I basically can spend up to my proficiency modifier in regents to add an extra d10. So I use my remaining regent dice.
I see.
So basically, I can't do that much damage anymore.
Ah.
But
You
it's still a
took out-
shit ton of radiant with vulnerabilities applied.
You took out half of its HP.
So just crossbow bolt filled with holy bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Or more like holy nuke.
Kowu, it is your turn. You were just bitten by this thing. All right. Drogon, it is your turn.
Using my... Well, you know what? I'm not going to use Sword Song right now. I'm going to 5-foot step out. And
Oh, yeah, I have to do this. I forgot. It does not recover. Continue. Oh, Flaming Spear. Where are you? Mind drawing where you're putting it?
right next to that guy.
All right. So right here. Okay. So you're forcing it to move. Okay.
Basically going to harass it away from teammates.
Okay. Okay. And it is Victoria's turn when Antares returns.
I have returned. And well,
Okay.
let's see, what did I walk into?
The creature bit Kowu, got nuked, and healed off of the bite.
See, now we just can't have that, now can we?
Also, Drogon put a flaming spear next to it.
What's it do?
If you end your turn next to it, you take 2d8 fire damage on a failed dexterity save. Half on a successful one. But that's if you end your turn 5 feet in front of it. Unfortunately, that is a miss. Both of those miss.
And then she's gonna go whoop 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 out of there.
Oh boy. It is now its turn. And it is going to move away from the spear. Wait, let me check. What is its movement speed? Okay. So. Okay. And it is going for a regular grapple against you.
Of course.
One moment. I didn't. Okay. Roll an opposed athletics check. Or acrobatics. Well.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Victoria is grappled. And that was... Okay, so it only has... One moment. Okay, so it only has 20 feet left. As it begins dragging you down this hall.
Lovely.
And that is the end of its turn. Oh wait, where did I put the initiative thing? John, it is your turn.
I can still see the thing, right?
Correct. However, once it reaches the end of the hall, you will not be able to see it. I forgot I have to roll the d10. $14 is a miss. And it did
Well,
not
that's it.
recover the rift movement. And what was that?
That would be in.
Okay. Kowu, it is your turn. All right. Both of those hit. And that wasn't at 20 again. Holy fuck, Kowu angry. All right. Drogund, it is your turn.
Alrighty, so
If you were a lore wizard, you want to know one of the dirtiest things you could do right now?
what's that?
If you were a lore wizard, you could cast Fireball and change it to Radiant.
That would be mean.
Just throw the sun at people, it's fine.
I'm going to go ahead and run right past everybody.
Okay.
Using 35 feet of movement plus my, was that aggressive?
Yeah.
And another peekaboo. And he's not going to be happy, hopefully.
Okay.
How does it feel getting a taste of your own medicine, punk?
And I
So-
would say you are flanking it. Because Bloops, flanking is when you can basically draw a line from point A. Sorry, from one person to the other, right? Okay, so that does hit. Because 24. And flanking. So let's see the damage. All right.
Plus, I'm going to use my swift action to move my flaming spear and ram into the backside of him. So after I hit him in the front, he's going to get hit in the back of the head.
So you're moving this right here.
Correct. And if I
Okay.
ram him with it, he has to make the save for the damage, even though he doesn't. It's not ending his turn in it.
Okay. And it's a dex save, right?
Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to win, but yeah. Still takes half damage.
Yeah. Roll damage. Okay, so that would be rounded down to 5. Victoria, it is your turn. You can attempt to break out of the grapple by rolling an athletics check or an acrobatics check, or you can stay and fight.
My decision has been made. Is it not showing up? I don't think it's showing up. Shoot. Also, I posted in the chat what Drogund's attack reminded me of. So,
Oh
yeah,
boy.
have fun. There we go. 16.
One moment. Gotta roll its opposed. Where is it? There it is. Nope.
Of course not. Okay, so what else can I do?
Bloops. Attempting to escape a grapple is an action, right? Or is it movement? Okay.
Alright, so I guess there's nothing else I can do. End turn.
Make a dexterity save. Drogon, roll the damage for the flaming spear, please.
Of course. That way, the DM... I can't blame the DM, I can only blame Drogund.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. That's what the game
And
is.
of course it rolls max damage too.
Of course. Fire damage, I assume.
Okay, it'll be on my side next time I get a action.
Alright. So the creature is going to actually let go of Victoria now. And instead,
Clunk.
it's going to begin swiping at Drogon. It's going to swipe once and bite him once. How many of those hit? What was that? Sorry?
The swipes get me.
Okay.
Pause.
You take 1 point of necrotic damage and 12 slashing. And it is also going to actually stay. However, actually, whether it stays or not is going to be determined by this roll. It will not. Because the rift is back. It is moving behind the Alchemist now. And that is the end of its turn.
I'm in danger, but I'm not.
Surprised. So, to wish that thing only got attacks of opportunity.
Technically, it is teleporting. But John, it is your turn.
So first I'm gonna use my bonus action and throw down this thing.
Alright.
Now that it doesn't have reactions, I'm gonna move over there and then shoot it with another holy bomb strapped to a crossbow bolt.
Okay. You are not having good luck today.
No, I'm not. Well, that's my turn. At least I got one nuke in.
You did, and it did a lot of damage to it.
I can hold that. So that's in turn.
Kowu, it is your turn.
Also, poor Kowu also got a flashbang to the face. I'm so sorry.
Well, I mean, you made it so that Kowu can get away safely.
That is true.
Oh, wait, the bite did that much to you?
Well, you don't need to disengage. The thing can't take reactions.
It cannot.
Yep, my flashbang prevented it from taking reactions until its next turn. So you can just walk away and still have an action.
How many times can you use that flashbang?
Technically infinitely, but I like to do a personal thing of it just uses up one of my bombs. Unless you don't mind infinite flashbangs. All it does is stop reactions.
I would heavily prefer no infinite.
Alright, I'll just say it takes a use of bombs.
And no, I think I already showed you the full body picture of this thing, right? Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna post it in out of character. Okay, so Drogund, it is your turn.
I am going to once again use my flaming sphere to ram it.
All right.
Not that it did anything. If it's either 1 or 2 damage.
Oh!
Yeah.
Roll 20! Thank you! Thank you for rolling so low against the thing and rolling so high against me.
Damn. Well. He doesn't even want to give you the pity.
Victoria, can Victoria make it into the bubble?
I think she only has 30 feet of movement. Actually, I don't know if she can. Because wouldn't moving past an enemy be difficult terrain as well?
That's okay. Victoria has no intention to make it inside the hut this round.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Yeah, I know she'd be able to.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. Bloop.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna mess with it with the flaming spear until it decides to go away, or we attack it more.
Well, I want to attack this thing on my way to the hut, but unless I use a double move unless I use an action to double move, I won't be able to make it to the hut at the same time as everybody else.
All right.
So I'll do the best thing in this situation. I'm gonna attack it.
Oh no. Well, actually, never mind. That's probably a good thing, considering it can't do its reaction now. So that is a hit.
Smite.
Wait, how many times can you smite?
I only got 2 spells left. I used to have 4. 4 first level spells. Now I only got 1 left. And since I'm gonna rest anyway after this and get it all back, I might as well spend them. So yeah, I am gonna spend them.
Alright, that is also a hit. I think you can only smite once per turn, though, right?
Can I? Hang on. Divine Smite, Divine Smite, Divine Smite. You can spend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. The Etsa damage is blah 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 blah. The damage increases if the target is undead or a fiend. No, it doesn't mention a limit.
Oh, never
It
mind.
just. But that was my last spell slot, so I'm out of smites. Now for damage. Alright.
Alright.
And I'm gonna use my remaining move action to get as close to the hut as I can. So here.
Alright. Is that in or out of the bubble?
I think it's out.
Okay. It is at this point. One moment. Darn. Because wouldn't it be spooky if it just appeared inside the bubble? However, it is only going to try biting her. Oh, that wasn't the attack roll. Okay. Also, I never added the... Okay. I'm assuming only 1 hit. Antares?
Sorry, yes, one of them hits.
Antares, what's your AC?
Oh. 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 I think both of them hit.
Okay, but what is your armor class?
20.
Okay. So only 1 hit.
Wait, really?
It's not... It doesn't have advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm dumb. I thought the 17 hit, but the
Okay.
20 didn't.
And now...
I'm being dumb.
It just whooshes down the goddamn hall.
Does it look like it's almost dead?
Yes. And it looks like it's trying to flee.
I might regret this, but I'm gonna chase it.
All right. Oh, wait. That's right, Victoria. Roll to attack it. That is a hit. Okay.
This thing's almost dead. I can feel it.
John, it is your turn.
In which direction did it run?
It ran down the black hallway.
So,
Anything else?
move up. I mean, do I see any further into it?
The hallway is pitch black. You can make an attack against it. You are within range, but it would be at disadvantage.
Dark vision doesn't penetrate the darkness.
I'm sorry?
Dark vision doesn't penetrate the darkness.
Oh, wait, you have dark vision?
Yep.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Because it is right here. That is a hit. Okay. It lets out a pained yelp. And at this point, it's limping.
Woohoo! 32 radiant damage to the face.
Oh, yeah.
How strong is
Kowu, it
this
is
thing?
your turn. I believe it's a free action. Because it's only one item interaction.
To be honest, it's somewhat debated because it's not quite clear, so it's up to the GM what he feels the action should take. A lot of people say it should be a free action.
And I'm in agreement to that. Unless you're trying to do the peasant railgun. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. One miss, and it is going to be using a reaction against that hit, actually, Bloops. Mostly out of desperation. And it hits. And that is enough to send it unconscious, Bloops.
Lights out.
Whether or not you want to finish it off or let it bleed out, or is it dead yet?
It looks down. Wait, I made a promise. I am not gonna break it. I'm gonna go and check it out. Oh, where'd he come from? Where'd he go? Okay, I'm gonna poke it with the sword.
Alright. Make a perception check real quick.
Hooray! Perception. I wonder what that could mean.
You can only hear very, very faint and very quick-paced breathing, followed by amble-like whimpering from it.
So, Etsa. Will anything happen if we kill this one?
I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
What do you guys think? Should I just kill it?
Do I know what would happen?
It would just die. Simple as that. Oh, and the lights would go back on, but yeah.
As far as I know, it'll just die. Also, I mean, light will return.
Victoria's gonna kill it.
All right. Now, is it a mercy kill, or is she drawing it out?
I choose mercy.
All right, well, it is definitely dead. As black... Actually, no, its blood isn't black. Just a glowing white substance pours out of its body as you finish it off. And the lights come on.
Good.
In fact, actually, the lighting in this area is alien to all of you. They seem to be glass tubes hanging from the ceiling
That's
that emit the
wonderful.
light itself.
That's wonderful. You know what? We should go back to the hut and rest up before we proceed.
And there's another hologram down this. Oh, whoops. And I already gave away what it is. there's another one down here. Damn. But it's okay. Your characters don't know what a hologram is.
Sorry. But yeah, Victoria's just gonna march right back into the hut.
Okay. God, this... You know, when you really take the time to look at this place, makes you wonder what lived here before, huh?
Oh, sure. I'm sure that's a story for another time, though. I am going to bed. She's just a little frustrated.
Do. The hell is a lockjaw? And at this, he takes out the loot. No, his flute. Whoops. Well, that sounds awful. Alright, so I'm assuming you all take the long rest. Okay.
Probably a good idea.
Definitely. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
I think I forgot one crucial detail about the Paladin.
What?
Lay on hands.
So what now?
Equal to my Paladin level times 5. I could have restored 25 hit points of any time.
Well, as far as a boss fight goes, how scary was that thing?
A little. I find it more humorous as I keep getting slammed to the ground.
Would have been easier if I didn't keep rolling low rolls.
It would have been. It also would have been a bit harder if I actually gave it things to fight alongside it, but I'm not that mean. Ah. All I can say for Bloop's campaign is to quote a meme someone posted in it, you can't get PTSD if the trauma never ends. Yep, one moment, please. It's okay, Bloops. He was gonna wind up broken either way. Now comes the real question of whether or not Labe is gonna resurrect his ass. But that's a story for another time.
Should we end the session here then?
There's something that's gonna happen, actually.
Uh-oh.
Darn. But, another one of the creatures appears. Oh fuck, that is way too big. But it's smaller. It's about the same size as you guys.
Don't do this to us. Don't do this to us. You better not.
And Victoria, you in particular can hear a voice in your head.
What happens now?
Now you raise it as your own.
Oh no, that's even worse. That's even worse. That's even worse.
To everyone else, they just see it staring the hut down.
Victoria is simply gonna say, nope, not doing this. I'm going to sleep right now. I'm not seeing you.
And this is all completely in character.
No, boys in my head, I am not scared. I just don't want to deal with this. Come back tomorrow when I'm actually in the mood.
And with that, it gives you a smug look before opening a rift similar to that creature and walking inside. And it's gone.
Okay, the next time we see one of them, let's keep them alive. They may know the way home. For now, we should rest up because we have a job to do.
I don't think you even told any of them it was speaking to you.
Yeah, this thing, that thing we saw, it was speaking to me in my head.
Yes, they have been known for telepathy, but only the smart ones tend to know how to speak.
She's gonna try. she's gonna try to repeat word for word, saying, "I see. Then perhaps you don't wish to find your way home. Yeah, that's what it said.
And if Victoria is really keen for details, that specific one was the one that threw you guys in.
I'm guessing you just like to sleep now. Victoria.
I'm just going to bed now.
Well, I could help with that.
Pretend. And Etsa is just going to be up all night, playing his flute softly. Watching.
The plan is to speak with the king, then.
And if worst comes to worst, knock him out and put him into a permanent coma.
Well, hey.
Well, semi-coma. I mean, he's got to be awake for at least 1 hour a day.
Well, hey, Mr. M. Another bit of information I forgot to tell you. Nightcrawlers reach adulthood really fast, but they don't seem to age after that. So hey, if you put him into a coma, it'll be indefinite. Granted, he'll still have to be awake for an hour every day, but you don't have to worry about him dying of old age.
Although, what existence is that? Being tied, strapped down, asleep for 23 hours a day, only being awake for 1 hour to be put back. Endless dreaming, being kept alive through tubes, food, and water.
That's awful.
Unable to die from age, unable to kill itself.
You're awful. I love it.
Okay, I'm no doctor, but I think we all need therapy.
Oh please, I've been needing therapy since I was 10. I still refuse to get it.
As do I. But I think that was a good note to leave the session on.
So I guess it is now time to end the video and say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh. Just want to tell the party the little anesthetic can be used for a benefit for any party member that wants to take it. It gives people advantage on constitution checks and saving throws, and you can't be incapacitated or have disadvantage on rolls due to being in pain.
Alright.
But
Oh,
you can't feel pain. So if you're under its effects, the GM is supposed to keep track of your HP and exhaustion levels. So you won't know how much HP you have.
alright. Oh,
Well,
it is now time to end the video. So,
yeah.
take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.
See ya.